All right, so this is about a better rand. To discuss, we're joined by Owen Nkomo, Chief Investment Officer at Inkunzi Wealth via Skype. Thank you, Owen. So what's better for the rand, the US possible rate cut or a new deal on the table for Eskom?
Good evening, Francis, and to the viewers. I think it's a combination of both, actually. I do believe that if Eskom does get a solution of any sort, because I don't want to vouch on the fact that the PIC is going to actually, end up going through this process. There's a lot of people that need to be convinced that this is the right approach and this is the right way to use pension members' monies. If the unions go against the suggestion that was raised today, I think that we will not get that solution being implemented, which will still leave Eskom in a bit of a problem. But we do hope that, working together with the unions and the members of the pension fund and the PIC, if things are done prudently, maybe, in a staggered manner, that doesn't say everything should be done at the same time, the full $6 billion odd that Eskom in Eskom bonds that the PIC holds. I think if we start off on a gradual basis, that will be better. And obviously, the news out of the Fed is also good news in my view. A reduction in interest rates means that we will potentially also give the Governor Kganyago more confidence in reducing interest rates going forward.
All right, so regarding Eskom right now, this is just a plan that investors like. Is it ultimately a good plan for the GEPF, the Government Employment Fund that gives its money to PIC, and ultimately those pension funds, those government workers? Is it a good plan for their money?
Look, I think that is very tough to call, but I can tell you that if you are managing money on behalf of people, you want to put it in a business or in an operation that you think you will be able to get some return back on the operation. We know Eskom used to be #1 best utility company in the world several years ago. Can we get Eskom back there? I think if we can deal with Eskom's dead position at the moment, we can get Eskom back there to a high quality company. But the challenge for Eskom is its ability to pass on the cost of running that business to the end consumer. There's a lot of municipalities that owe Eskom money. How do we recover that money? For example, Soweto is currently owing Eskom about 18 billion rands. How do we recover that money? And how do we make sure that going forward, Eskom can continue to collect, the liabilities from these municipalities and ongoing cost of using electricity by the whole country? That would make it better for Eskom to become a company that can rely on its own revenue.
Well, Owen, the president at one stage was talking about the more rational split of Eskom, this big company, into 3 different units. If the PIC is on the Eskom board, is that more likely to happen?
I think that it would have to be assessed, Francis. The strategy will have to be assessed. But I think what you need to bring into Eskom, in my view, is a set of fresh ideas, fresh brains, fresh minds, to bring in new ideas into Eskom. I think you need to bring the unions onto the side of the conversation that says we need to fix Eskom. We can't continue with this high cost. We must reduce this cost. And I think if you do that, the right people on the board, especially the PIC, if the PIC is one of the biggest shareholders at Eskom, if they put the right people on that board, I believe we'll get the right results as long as both parties are operating on a proper corporate governance structure.
All right, thank you very much, Owen Nkomo from Inkunzi Wealth. So the rand at its best levels in 5 months today. Let's take a look at your other financial indicators quickly.